Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. Welcome back to some more Westeros Total War. We're playing as House Tyrell, so let's get straight into it. In today's episode, we're going to be fighting the Greyjoys at Pike with Garland and Randall Tarly. If we go with a night attack, we manage to eliminate the biggest army that the Greyjoys have, make it a 4-to-1 ratio, and Garland has a +3 command when attacking at night, which is absolutely superb. So this first army with the Greyjoys has got a lot of quality units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots of armoured spearmen. But we do have a decent amount of armoured swordsmen. Balon Greyjoy, not so much. So, let's get straight into the battle. Let's fight this one on the field. We've taken 10 towers in the last part, and we're currently besieging Hammerhorn as well. As you saw on the island of Pike, there are 3 armies. Obviously, myself and Tarly are commanding, myself being Garland, that is. And we also have Mace Tyrell, so we should be nearly finishing off the campaign. This could quite possibly be the last episode of the House Tyrell campaign, so let me know in the comment section down below what faction on Westeros you'd like to see next, or, fuck me, this deployment, or mod. I haven't really decided if I'm going to do any more Westeros. I don't know. Never say never, but it's not looking likely, I don't think. We'll see. Once we start getting to the crux of this battle, I will explain it a lot more. Or actually, there's not going to be much more there. Alright, let's get into the deployment. Put our cavalry on the flanks as much as possible. Let's move Garland up. Right, the reason I did House Lannister, House Greyjoy, and House Tyrell on this channel is because I hadn't done a Let's Play on them on the New Beginning submod. I had played all the factions already on the Game of Thrones submod, and at that point in time I wasn't really knowledgeable about the books all that much. I only read the 2 books, but now at this point I've obviously watched all the TV shows, and I read the books fucking ages ago. Those series were uploaded nearly 3 years ago. Yeah, 2-3 years ago, I would say, probably. But regardless, yeah, I don't know if I should do them more. I could do, like, for example, because it's a brand new YouTube channel on Simpzy Total War, I could redo them, or I could move on to other Total Wars. I haven't really just decided. 1.0 won't be coming out for a long time, so I don't know. But obviously, it is a new channel, so there is a reason to do that if you guys, well, that's an idea, I guess. I want to get behind these guys as much as possible. Alright, let's charge. Pull Garland up as much as possible as well. But let's get my armoured swordsman in. We probably should be having Tarly on a quicker attack, but I still want to go back to stainless steel at one point. I don't know. Let me know. But Westeros wise, yeah, not entirely sure. Right, let's start hitting these guys from behind. See if we can break them. 4% already killed. Nice intercept there. They're broken. They're wavering. Come on, men of the Reach. The last king lies on the field. We've beheaded Joffrey. We've beheaded Stannis. And some more prominent names in Jaime Lannister, Tywin, and Kevin. All are dead between our feet. And let's not forget that we lost our kin in this war, Loras Tyrell. And for his son, which may or not be a bastard, we'll have to find out. But do it for King Renly. And for Mace. I don't know how you're being encouraged. Well, Mace is actually obviously diverted a lot from in the books. He's not such a fat lard of his father, who the Lady Olenna seems to remind everyone quite a lot. But looks like we're going to be destroying this main host here. We've killed 29%. Balon obviously losing his son Theon, that was a nice pan, and Euron a while ago, but let's start speeding things up here today. But I think there's not much else we can do in the world of Westeros. Obviously, we're in a time of peace. There won't be any wars. The Martells have bent the knee. Same with the Arryns and the Starks. But we are just carving up the remaining Greyjoys here today. Decent battle. A night attack. The Greyjoys never stood a chance. Really have enjoyed this series. Even though House Tyrell is probably not my favourite of all my houses. I don't know, I do like all the houses in Westeros somewhat. There's obviously a way you could relate to, and you really like certain characters, such like, I love Randyll Tarly. I think Randyll Tarly is an awesome character. And so is Garland in the books. Of course, Marjorie and whatnot. I do love House Baratheon. Let me know in the comment section down below, guys. What is your favourite house in Westeros? I honestly don't know, because I kind of do. Everyone is a Stark at heart. Isn't that how the rhyme goes? I do like House Stark, but I really like House Baratheon. I do like, obviously, Robert, young Robert, more than anything. I don't actually mind Renly that much. I'm not homosexual, but he's actually not too bad of a character. Same with Stannis and Edric Storm. I quite like Baratheons. I have a soft spot for them. And I also like House Targaryen. However, I don't actually like the new, as in like I like House Targaryen, but I don't like Daenerys. I don't like the Game of Thrones House Targaryens. I like the Dunk and Egg and like the old Targaryens. So I don't like Viserys or Dany overly that much. I'm trying to avoid spoilers here for the people that aren't up to date. But apart from them two, I don't know, I really like Brynden Rivers, even if he was a bastard Targaryen, Rhaegar, Aegon the Conqueror. A lot of likeable characters in Game of Thrones. In every house. Harold Harling in House Arryn. Corbray and Royce, and Royce are pretty cool characters. House Tully as well. I think I like all the houses. But looks like Balon here as well. I do like the Viking-esque style of House Greyjoy. We do not so. Alright. Looks like they're coming out to meet us. How fitting. Right. Let's get behind them. Let's show them no mercy. For they showed none for us, raiding and pillaging the so-called green lands, they say. Alright, let's move Garland and my cavalry up. Probably should have, I nearly forgot about them. But once we finish here today, we still have to take out Hammerhorn. And then the last of the Greyjoys. Alright, let's charge. 4% to their 76. Bit of a gap here. Garland is double timing it with my cavalry. Where is Balon? That is the question. Is that Balon there? There he is. Balon Greyjoy. At his finest. Couldn't get a direct hit on him. Enemy general dead. Balon, king of the Iron Islands. Perfect. Solid battle. Put them in a bad position. Kill a couple more of them. Right. Clear victory. Garland Tyrell deployed 2,041, lost 233. Randall Tarley deployed 1,989 and lost 11. Captain Robin deployed 1,231, lost 1,227. Balon Greyjoy deployed 468 and lost 467. We captured over 1,200, which is absolutely fantastic. High as honor. The words of House Aaron is the quote of the battle. Let's execute all the remaining men. And actually, this might actually be the end of House Greyjoy, seeing as we've killed all the heirs. Yeah, it is. Oh, damn it. I was thinking... Oh, fuck. I was thinking we're probably going to have to fight that battle and then probably the one at Hammerhorn. Definitely one at Hammerhorn. But we've actually officially taken out House Greyjoy now. And thus ends the War of the Five Kings. Stark is a king. Joffrey hasn't loaded just yet. Hasn't loaded. We haven't ended the turn just yet. Okay. We'll take Pike and Hammerhorn. And then we'll dish out the Lordships and do a bit of a toggle foe. And we'll give out the Lordships. Yeah, sad to see the end of this campaign. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see in the future. While you're down there, please leave a like. I'd appreciate it. And subscribe if you haven't already. New mission, take Hammerhorn. Faction announcements. Oh shit, Mathis Rowan at 10 Towers died of the plague. That's a bittersweet sort of ending. Shit. Alright, sack Pike. We have a lot of prominent generals as well, so I probably want to give them some decent lordships. Fuck, we lost 1,000 men. That's a lot. No point of rallying back up, but we've officially taken the Iron Islands. So guys, let's do a toggle foe, go through the lordships, and end the campaign. Okay guys, House Tully have Stonehenge and the twins. Aaron are still going strong. Starks are clustering in the north. Haven't really done overly that much. Dornish have done well, improved one settlement, obviously taking Sunhouse for the marriage. But at the moment, yeah, it's only myself, Tully, myself, Tully, Renly, Stark, Martell, and Aaron. We currently have alliance with House Tully, Aaron, Renly, and Martell. The kings in the realm are only Robb Stark and Renly. Obviously, Renly bent the knee to Robb Stark, letting him be king in the north, and then Robb Stark obviously let Renly be king in the south. The original plan of the War of the Five Kings. Renly knelt beneath a hearth tree with Robb, and Robb bent beneath the Iron Throne. Both kings swore fealty to each other. Obviously, I'm not reading off a script or anything. I'm just kind of making off the top of my head. I think that'd be quite cool, and it's very cinematic to think so. Right, okay, let's get into the lordships now. Let's see what we're going with. Also, haven't really scripted this. I'm just going from the top of my head what seems logical to me at the time. Right, Willis Tyrell obviously has a son, Laurent. He will inherit Highgarden, so that line's going through. His son, Rickard, doesn't really... No, he won't go through the people one of age, doesn't matter. Right, Garland, obviously, is currently the Lord of Casterly Rock. He will inherit Casterly Rock. His son, obviously, will inherit Lannisport. So Garland will rule from Casterly Rock. And, obviously, the heir of Casterly Rock will inherit Lannisport. Now, unfortunately, guys, during the campaign, Loras Tyrell, the Knight of Flowers, Renly Baratheon's lover and boyfriend, died in the Battle of King's Landing and left a heir, which is 7. We still don't know the identity, but that's safe to say that it was his legitimate son. So who, what lands and titles does he get? Well, obviously, the biggest second kingdom is the Riverlands. So I think he should be Lord of Riverrun. and then his children can inherit that, right? Okay, Lucas Tyrell. What does Lucas get? Now, obviously, the next, explanation is the biggest kingdom. So I think I want to give Lucas Pike, even though the red wines will be more fitted. Or maybe I should give it to the red wines. Loyal from the start, obviously because he's only 11. Red wines would be able to improve the Iron Islands a lot more. Obviously, imagine 3 arbors. That's basically what they could turn it into. The arbor, obviously, is the powerhouse of the south in trade, obviously connecting itself with Essos. I've actually changed my mind. I'm going to give Lucas Harrenhal. He can be Lord of Harrenhal and be ruler of these lands over here. Probably should give Dragonstone to Renly. I didn't think about that. Where is Renly? Because obviously, the king upon the Iron Throne sits at King's Landing, and the prince sits at Dragonstone. So we'll quickly gift you Renly. My mistake, we're only holding it for you when we killed Stannis. So obviously Lucas will be Lord of Harrenhal, Lord Paramount of the King's Land, having Antlers, Rosby, Duskendale, Maidenpool and Rook's Quest under his command. And then the same with Riverrun with the surrounding territories. Right, so we're going to give Paxter red wine, Pike, and then obviously his son Hobber. I think they're twins, so they both actually have the plague, which isn't the best. But they're still alive, thankfully. So obviously, well, who gets it first? Is Hobber or Horace? It doesn't matter. But their children will share out, obviously, 10 Towers and Harrenhal. However, Paxter sees fit. John Fossaway. What are we going to do with you, my friend? Pretty prominent commander. Bloodline to the Tyrells. Obviously, the High Towers have Old Town. They didn't really improve upon their position. Let's have a look, because we're going to have to give Randall Tarley as well. Probably should give Randall Tarley a better settlement. Tarley. What can we give Tarley? He's been superb. By looking at it, probably the Golden Tooth. Probably huge economical power. And he can have his settlement as well. So we're going to give Randall Tarley the Golden Tooth. The mines will make him bloody fucking rich. Right. So who else have we got still to give Lordships to? I think Oakar can stay the same. Same with Courts. We'll say with Ashford. And High Towers can stay at Old Town Mollendor. Yeah, most of my bannermen can stay. They won't get promotions from their settlements. But I do want to give John Fussaway a better settlement. Because he has been loyal for a while. Trying to see what's quite prominent here. Stony Sept's quite good. So is Fair Market. No, actually, saying there's not really actually much of a better improvement. Probably better off to stay in his home. So, there are the Lordships, guys. Westeros is in a time of peace. Renly rules from the Iron Throne. Robb Stark rules in the south. Myself and my bannermen have incredibly prospered because of this war. We started off in humble beginnings, taking it in the Reach, making alliances here and there where we could. We took out the Lannisters in the Westlands. We pushed into the Lannisters in the Riverlands. Then we pushed upon Joffrey, killing Joffrey Baratheon. Loras Tyrell being slain in the ballots of King's Landing. And then we've pushed against the Greyjoys, finished them off, and also killing Stannis. But obviously, Tyrek Lannister is the heir to the Eyrie, so only time will tell if that turns into a kerfuffle. But nevertheless, I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching if you watched all the way through. And I also want to thank each and every one of you who've been fantastic on this series, supporting me from day one. If you've liked, commented, favorited, rated, or subscribed at any point in time during the series, I really do appreciate it. And hopefully, you stick around for more Total War campaigns to come. My name has been Simpzy. Thank you very much for watching. And remember to have a fantastic rest of your day. Stay tuned for more content on Simpzy Total War.